Y'all, am I on live? Live. Let me see, y'all. Y'all, I'm having an awful time, y'all. I have never in my life scheduled for, I don't know if that's it or not. Oh, good gracious. I must be on here. Oh, gosh. Let me, y'all, y'all, I am so sorry. I have messed up this morning. Was not my plans at all. And I about forgot what my plans was. I've just worried about this thing so much and had y'all waiting 2 or 3 places, and I did not mean to do that. But anyway, let's see. And I'm in the dark. Y'all, I really don't need to even be doing a video. I tried this morning so hard and I couldn't. And my son called me a while ago and I wasn't gonna do one today. Let me get this. I'm not fixed. I had to move everything. I had to move everything. What is that? What was that? Miss Slim Twig. Thank you, Slim Twig. Y'all don't need to be giving me nothing. I'll give y'all a heart attack today. I also got one myself. And my umbrella is... Y'all let me start over. I had to move it. I was in the house, y'all, and because it was cold this morning, I was in the house trying to do it in there because it was cold, and I said, well, I'm just gonna do it in there because it's... What is that? Somebody else sent me something. Tony. Thank you, Tony. Y'all don't send me nothing. I don't deserve nothing. Gracious alive. If I hadn't... Y'all, I wasn't... This was not what I planned today. Things happen, you know, when you're almost 86 years old. I guess. Y'all, I've been sitting around in there trying to figure out what to do. I couldn't get on. Danny called and talked to me and told me it was my internet. It wasn't me, and I don't know what all. I can't even think. My brain is just really gone. And I can't see too good because it's... Let me put it right over there. Maybe I can... I hadn't got my monitor over here turned on yet. I'm having trouble with it. You know, when you get unnerved Nothing works right. Who is that? Oh, y'all, Jody Jackson. Thank you, Jody. Y'all don't send me nothing. I don't. I feel so bad already. I don't. Y'all don't. Y'all don't have to send me nothing because I was just. I just wanted to. I wanted to do a video. This is my day to do one. And I told Stephen, yes, well, when did I tell him? When he was down here last. I can't even think. My brain has done got, I told him I wanted to do a video today and I wanted to do one tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be my birthday and I'll be 86 and I was going to do one today and I was going to do one tomorrow. I asked him, was it all right? And he said, yeah, it was all right. So I was just going to get on here tomorrow on my birthday with all my YouTube family and have a little get together and on my birthday. Things just don't go right every time you want it to. And I don't know if it's because I'm old. I don't know what it is, but it seems like I have the most trouble trying to do a little video on Tuesday and Friday by myself. I brought y'all some coffee. I've had it the whole time, but y'all wasn't here and I couldn't get you. So here it is still. Y'all have some. Y'all, I'm so thankful that I'm still here. If I'm still here tomorrow, to be here. Uh, I know things don't always go right, and I think it's me because I don't know everything. I don't know all. I tried to. I didn't know I was making another one when it went off and I couldn't get it back. I made another one. Then I didn't know how to take them down. I didn't know how to get them off. And nobody to ask. Let me get my coffee here. I heated it up, it got cold. And I'm so sorry that this happened. I don't like to make y'all wait. I don't like to wait. And I mean, I can understand if somebody just happens to not be there. Because I try my best to be where I'm going to need to be when I need to be there. I don't like to make people wait. I like to be on time and be a little early in case something happens. But this computer stuff is really, I hadn't even got my monitor on yet. Lord have mercy. Anyway, maybe I can see my tablet here, but I can't see it either. It's so bright out here, I can't see nothing. I'm gonna try to look at it the best I can and try to get this over here on here. Y'all, there's a lot to... Some people's real smart, you know, they know what to do, and everything works fine, and they know what to do if something don't work right. I couldn't take a picture. It wouldn't take a picture, and then it wouldn't. Then I went live, and then it cut off. I don't know. Danny said, it's because my house is... What is that? Tony. Thank you, Tony, for the... Y'all don't send me nothing. Y'all, I feel bad enough already. Y'all don't need to be doing nothing. I got a lot to be thankful for, but I tell you, when you get just where you don't know what to do next, nothing you did would work, and you got all that stuff on the computer, 2 or 3 things going, and people waiting at all of them, and me sitting here don't know what to do. But it was cold this morning. That's why I was going to go in there on the couch and do my video, because it was cold this morning. And it's still a little chilly, but it's not real bad. The sun's shining now on me, and I can stay out here and be comfortable, because it's y'all, my son is sick, and I like to do everything that I say I'm going to do, and I like to do it on time. I like things to go smooth, and I know that things can't do that always. Things happen, and with a computer, it happens quite often for me. The other day when I was trying to do a video out there at my Japanese magnolia tree, it wouldn't let me take a picture. It would not, and it was sideways. My son said, you didn't mash the button. I did mash the button where it would be horizontal like this. Did somebody else send me something? I don't want to miss y'all sending me something, because I can see something on my phone, but I can't hardly read it. And my chat down here is not showing. I don't know why it's doing that. But I don't know nothing. I found out I don't know nothing. I mean, I can unload but chicken feed, and I can do all kind of stuff, but I can't do this kind of stuff. And I can't even see my chat on my tablet, and I don't know how to make it come up. And my computer back there is not even on me yet. It's just still sitting back there playing something. I don't even know what. But I want to thank y'all for... I know some of y'all was worried about me and all, but I'm all right. I just get... Y'all, I don't know why I can't do it. I don't know why I can't do a video right. Why this thing keeps doing stuff that I don't know what to do with. And I don't guess it changes. Let me see if I can find my video. And it's not And my tablet is down here in the sun, and I can't see nothing on it. I can see a little bit on my phone, and I can't even read it. I told Danny I don't even need to be coming on here. He said it's okay. You go ahead and I'll take care of everything. You just go ahead on and see if it works. He said go outside. What's that? I got to see some of this stuff. Oh, I guess it's a commercial. I don't know. Y'all, I would not blame y'all if every one of y'all got up and left because the way I done y'all this morning. But I was really trying. I was trying so hard. But and I'm gonna try to learn this better. I can't get my monitor. When I get nervous and the way I got this morning, I can't do nothing right. I can't. Seem like nothing I do. Y'all can't see the comments because I can't get my monitor. What is wrong with it? It ain't it. I know it's me. I got it halfway somewhere, I think. But I don't know now what. Let me see. Oh, maybe I'm getting somewhere. I ought to be getting somewhere. I ought to go somewhere and get the doctor to look at me and see if I'm losing it in my old age. If I could get my monitor over there to work and it would show the comments. But my tablet is in the sun and my phone is halfway in the sun. I can see, I can't even read it. I can see black. Let's see, maybe I'm fixing to get on it. I see a picture of me with a purple shirt on. That's not what I got on. I had a thumbnail and I made, it wouldn't upload, it wouldn't do nothing. I don't. And there's a commercial on this thing now. And skip, I'm gonna skip it. Oh, that ain't even me. Oh shoot, I'm on somebody else's page. How'd I get over there? Y'all don't need to watch somebody like me. And that ain't a commercial. That's somebody else's video I'm on. I'm watching somebody else. Are y'all seeing me? I see me. I see me with this on. It must be me. God, no. I am telling you, y'all need to shut it off and go watch TV or do something. How'd that get on there? Y'all, goodness gracious. Here now let me see if I can get my tablet on me. I got it over there. Let me get up here a little closer. I'll be out of the... I can't see nothing, y'all. I don't know what I'm doing here on this somebody else's page, and don't know how to get off of it. Y'all, I don't even see the button to get off of it. Well, I just guess I won't see it on here, and it's so glary on... Is it clear? I'm seeing myself like a mirror, and I'm in front of the video. That is so crazy. Just absolutely. I can't get off of this video that I'm on. How do you do that? I'm gonna cut it off and turn it back on. It'll probably come right back on. Y'all, my little babies, yesterday, I brought them out here and I had to put some screen wire around the bottom of this little cage because they were going through it. And they little things can run around. And I had to put some wire around it to keep them from going out. And I had to come in and I had to bring them back in because I didn't have anywhere to put them. And this morning I got up and one of my tarps on my chicken pen was blown almost off, and I didn't even know the wind got up that much. But evidently it did. Y'all, if anything can go wrong, I guess it can go wrong with me. Y'all, go! Uh-oh, I hear somebody. Oh, goodness. What you doing?
Well, I just come to help you explain some things.
Well, I think I need some help.
Hey, you're doing fine. But hey, y'all, I couldn't out here to explain everything. First day, Mom, was like when it's cold like this, I was just waiting to your video at 12 o'clock. You'll have people watching.
I don't know where it went, but it was somebody else.
Okay, well, try to get it turned on there. And hey, y'all, I'm gonna explain everything, and I want her to hear it too, you know.
Let me show you who's. I need to see nothing, and see the picture over there, and my shadow is in that picture, and I can't.
What you talking about, Mom?
You see my video?
Yeah.
Well, I see myself in it.
Oh, that don't matter.
Well, it's hard to see anything.
Well, I mean, it's just the sun's bright, you know.
You want me to open the umbrella up more?
I'm fine. Okay, here's your check.
Well, well, I didn't see it a while ago.
I done took care of all your stuff at the house. That's
Well,
the reason
thank
I'm.
the Lord. I mean,
Oh,
I don't.
y'all, eh, you mind if I tell them, explain everything?
No, I
'Cause I
don't.
want you to hear
You
too,
don't
Mom.
want.
No, I don't want to be on camera. I ain't even comb my hair. I ain't shaved in a week. I still feeling bad, y'all. But here's what happened, y'all. I'm gonna explain everything. Uh, I heard Stephen crank up, you know. And I thought this one I was waiting on Grandma to go live, and Stephen's been down here every time, you know, except for today. But I thought for sure, you know, he was down here. You know, when we was waiting, you know, she had them 2 lives or 3 lives. We was waiting. I was waiting, and I said, dang, boy, they must be like really showing up having some trouble. I didn't know Stephen wasn't here. Grandma didn't call me. She didn't call Stephen.
I was on my thing. I couldn't call.
Okay, so you understand that. Stephen's been here every time except for today. And I called Stephen before I called Grandma. And there was a mix up about you know, she's going to do a live tomorrow for her birthday.
I was. I was
And,
going to do one today and tomorrow.
and
But
Stephen, well, I think for some reason or another, the wires got crossed. Stephen thought she wasn't going to go live today. And he's not at home. I mean, I don't know where he is, but he's not at home.
well,
But
why wasn't he live if he thought I wasn't going live?
huh? I can't explain that part, Mom. I don't. I don't know what
I mean,
y'all
I told
doing
him
everything.
that I wanted to do it. He said that was fine. I could do it anytime I wanted to.
Okay, so Grandma done give up this morning. I called her up and talked to her. I said, take your phone outside. And
It still wouldn't let me make a picture.
well, I done took care of your
I
thumbnail.
know it, but it wouldn't take one on here.
It wouldn't.
Mm-mm. It was doing just what it was doing in the house. And when I come out, it wouldn't do it. It wouldn't upload.
Okay, so here's she thinks she was doing something wrong, and she didn't. She didn't do nothing wrong. Uh, it's like if you're sitting there typing or something, it don't take a whole lot of internet. But like this YouTube pulls a pretty big load when you go live. It takes more internet. It don't take much to type, but like when you hit that go live, it takes more power than normal. And for some reason or another, she can go live in the house sometimes. Sometimes she can't. And I know that what she was having is just an internet interference. In other words, in other words, from her phone to YouTube, the chain gets broke. And then I mean she just messed up. And then she tries to do it again, but YouTube remembers what you done typed in because you ain't got that much power to type something in. And then the chain gets broke there. Then she does another, and then she done give up this morning. Tell me y'all ain't gonna have to worry about me much longer.
Well, that's right.
If
When
I,
you're 86, I'm fixing to be 86 tomorrow.
I sit and listen to you now.
He said, "Now listen at you."
I said, get your butt out there in that yard. I said, I'll take care of everything from the house and get out there where you got decent internet. And y'all, something is going on with the internet. I don't know what the world is happening, but it's, and Stephen has the same trouble, but Stephen's a little more savvy about it than Grandma.
Anybody is.
And she did not do nothing wrong. Uh, But like if your phone ain't got internet, you just cannot go live. She said, well, it ain't always like that. I said, well, you don't always have a flat tire, but like you have it every now and then. But like you didn't do nothing wrong, and you ain't been doing nothing wrong this whole time. It's just it's something with the internet, Mom. And I don't see them tall trees and stuff right there.
Yeah.
And then you in that brick house. Did you have the front door open when you was doing that this morning? You always need to have that door open, your wooden door. See them screens on the windows?
Yeah.
That's a reflector. Like what I put on the antenna. It won't, signal don't go through like a metal building or something like that, or a screen wire. And that's real screen wire right there. That ain't plastic screen wire. It'll reflect the signal back. But, hey, everything is all right. There's no, everybody knows you're not no computer expert, and everybody is real forgiving. And when you get on here, they love you just as much yesterday as they do today.
Well, it ain't 'cause I wasn't trying.
Well, they know it and they believe it.
Well, I don't like to do people like that.
Well,
I don't like to.
it was out of your control. It's not your fault. And I didn't know Stephen was down here. I thought y'all something must really be go up. And it's not a bad idea to restart your phone.
I tried to do that.
Well, Mom, I didn't show you how to do it.
I messed them 2 buttons, and I don't know what happened, but I don't know. I don't know what happened.
So a phone is like a computer. You actually need to cut it off every once in a while and restart it.
Well, I don't ever cut it off, because every time I try to cut it off, I call 911.
Well, I told you that too, but I reckon you
And they called me and asked me what is my emergency.
and
I don't want to be calling no emergency.
Tell you come out here and help me get on live. But yeah, you got 443 people.
Well, I wouldn't blame them if they didn't come.
And she done give up, y'all.
Well,
I said, get your butt out here in that yard.
Try it again. You just get on there and I'll do everything else.
And I would have been here sooner, but I actually would have been here a little sooner, but she told me it might take me a few minutes, and I didn't know if she's moving all her stuff out here. Is that what you was doing?
Yeah, I had to move all. I was setting up in there. I had to bring all that stuff out here and plug it in and get it on the channel.
Yeah. So I was waiting to, do the inside part of you.
Oh, yeah.
And then when I got that and got your thumbnail, I got your thumbnail now. And then I come on down here.
Well, I appreciate it.
But just have a misunderstanding every now and then. Stephen, I talked to him, y'all. He really didn't think she was gonna go live today. She's gonna go live tomorrow.
I told him I wanted to go live today and tomorrow.
Well, he didn't hear that for some reason. And
I don't think.
You understand,
I don't
Mom?
think that's too much to go. Today is my regular day. Tomorrow's not my regular day, but tomorrow is my birthday, and I wanted all my YouTube people. I wanted to have a little video tomorrow.
Yep.
And
Like gonna hog up all the airtime.
I don't want to hug. In fact, you can't get in there.
Yeah. And anyway, y'all, she's straightened out, and you know what I mean? What will we do without her?
Y'all be just fine without me. Y'all probably be a lot better off. Y'all wouldn't have to. I can do.
I don't know who would I couldn't borrow money from.
You don't borrow no money. I can get them sacks of food out of my car and take them around there and pour them in. And why can't I do this little thing? Don't even take
Mama,
muscles.
you didn't do nothing wrong. It's your internet.
Well, I don't never see nobody else doing that.
Well, I mean, you might not see it, but other people have trouble too. And I seen some out here a while ago say that YouTube's been acting up. And YouTube's always acting up for somebody. You will always see somebody in chat saying they can't see the chat
Yeah,
or,
I've seen
you know.
people, saying that. And,
Hey, y'all, I appreciate y'all.
I love y'all. Y'all are the kindest people and the most caring. Not to know me, y'all don't know me like Danny and Stephen and all them. Y'all just know what.
Nobody know you like I do. They ain't alive no more. Everything's okay.
Huh?
Everything's okay.
My mama could always see if something was wrong with me. She always called me on the phone and I'd tell her I was all right and she'd know I wasn't. She could tell on the phone. And I was trying to act like I was all right.
Hard to do, ain't it? Like when you done got your feelings hurt
Yeah,
or something. It's hard to shake off, ain't it?
yeah, it is. But y'all are so faithful. Y'all go through all them channels I had going. Some of you was on it because I could see it in there, but I couldn't get it off. I didn't know how to get it off. And you say I don't check that horizontal thing, but I do.
Yeah.
But when I go
Yeah, I know
back
you
and
got to wait.
look, it is off. And I turned it on. But I must be doing something that turns it back off. But I don't know what it is.
Well, you ain't doing that much. I mean, in a while, You've been doing that.
I
And
must have done it today. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
no,
Everything.
I think it was straight today. What little, I was watching you, uh, and it hey, I could see the chat and everything, but it's spinning. And that's what I'm talking about. The chatting don't take much power, but that actual video takes power.
Well,
But like, don't blame yourself because you don't
I
realize.
don't know all the little things that you need to do. I checked my Wi-Fi and I checked all that, and I just don't know how to do all the little stuff you need to do on here.
Mama, you can take that phone right there in your house and it's liable to start that again.
I ain't gonna take it in there.
And like when it's cold like this, I would just wait till 12 o'clock to do it because it's
Well,
okay out
I
here now.
thought it was gonna be summer. I thought it was fixing to be.
Yeah, it got
And here
cold.
it got cold last night.
Yeah, it got cold last night, y'all.
And I done took all the stuff off my banana tree around there, and it's got a leaf coming out the top. And it got down. I don't guess it froze it. What's that?
Oh, let's see. That's
Who?
sweetness. Sent a
Oh,
$9.99 check.
thank you.
You gonna do a cheer?
I told y'all no, I don't cheer. I told them don't send me nothing. I don't even feel like I deserve nothing. I feel like I need to apologize.
I'm telling you, it's not your fault. When you go to schedule your Friday video, you walk out here and you not even scheduled. She's not scheduling her videos, y'all. But like when you go to type your stuff in, do it out here. And then if
Well,
you
I try to do it 30 minutes before to just.
do it 35 minutes before, and they'll get a 30-minute until showtime notification.
Oh,
Do it 35
I
minutes
mean,
before.
this stuff whips me. It just.
Well, I mean, I've sort of told you, but I ain't telling you the way I have today. I mean, you just
And I
losing.
can't remember everything. You
Yeah,
know, I couldn't even remember the title that I put in there to start with.
it was something about changing plans, a
Yeah,
change of
change of
plans.
plans. And I don't even remember why I was doing that. I think I can't remember why I was gonna name it that.
Was it because you was gonna be in the house?
Yeah, that's it. That's what it was.
Yeah,
I was gonna come out here and I come out the door to come out here and it was cold.
yeah. It was in the 40s. Oh,
No, it was in the 30s.
oh, it was.
Yeah, like 38 or 36 or something. It didn't get down to 32 or nothing, but it got down pretty low.
Grandma, y'all, if she tells you something, you can take whatever she says to the bank. And that's what upsets her so bad, is because she want to be live at 10 o'clock, like she said, like she always does. It is still not the end of the world. Oh, you got 500 people.
Oh, yes, I like to be, I don't like to keep people waiting. I am not going to be running around here trying to get somewhere unless it's a dire emergency. I'm gonna be there in time, not to be think I'm not coming.
And I'll tell you something else you probably don't know. They, uh, at night, they cut the power back on the cellular phone. Not the cellular phone. They don't run it as hard as they do in the daytime.
They don't.
Mm. And people think TV stations do that, but they don't. But cell phone towers, they do cut their power back at night. And then, I mean, they might not be running full force. Like, we just don't know.
Well, I don't hardly never do one at night.
Mm-hmm. Well, they do cut the signal back, the power back at night, cell phone.
Well, my brain
Uh,
can't compute all this stuff.
and and your cell phone, uh, your internet is like a gas pedal on the car. Sometimes you're going 25 miles an hour, sometimes you're going 55, and that signal does like this, y'all. Sometimes it's strong, and sometimes it's low. And I mean, I don't even
Well, you
understand.
get on there and do videos at night, and you don't never get cut off and have trouble.
Well, they probably don't even cut the power back probably till 12 o'clock
Oh, I thought.
at night or something like that. I
Oh.
mean, like, at 8
Well,
or,
that's the next day after 12 o'clock.
well, after 12 o'clock, they might start cutting back at 11 o'clock. That's because they just don't need all that power at night. Everybody's asleep. Most people is.
Except you.
When we watch the movies on the Fire Stick, y'all, when the school youngins get out for summer, me and Tammy near about can't hardly watch a movie on the weekend.
Are you cold?
Mm-mm,
You ain't?
mm-mm.
I got some cover in there for you.
No, I'm in the sun, and man, this is perfectly fine here.
I'm in the sun too, but I got on this vest and I got
No,
this
man, I'm just right.
little blanket.
I'm just right.
Well, I'm beginning to get a little more calmed down now.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, my
Hey.
whole body was just, because
Hey.
I had everybody in a mess, not knowing what to do.
Well, here's the thing about it, Grandma. Here's what you got to remember. You did not do nothing wrong. It wasn't your fault that your internet done that. It was not your fault.
Well,
And I know you think it's your fault, but it was if that thing ain't getting a good signal, if your phone ain't getting a good signal, it ain't getting a good signal. A TV antenna's like that too. I put some, I went to put some antennas up, and I couldn't get all the channels. Like there's places like that, and like anywhere like on the river, where that's a bottom, see, that cell tower don't it don't work good.
Yeah, between here and Adrian, down
Mm-hmm.
that way, it cuts off
Yep.
every time
Yep.
I've ever tried to go down that way.
That's because there ain't many cellular towers that way. Now out there on the interstate, about every time you see a cell phone tower, in another minute you'll run across another. That's the reason when we go live down at the river at the Sportsman Club, when we get close to that interstate, a signal. So you kind of have to hang around that interstate when you live down at the Sportsman Club. Now you can go live at the campground. It might work good at times, and then there's times where it'll do just like Mama's this morning, till you just get aggravated and just don't even want to mess with it.
There was a man right out there on that pole the other day doing something. I don't know what he was doing, but it probably wasn't internet people, because my internet comes off that hotspot.
Well, I mean, you don't even need that other internet, Mom, because it your phone has good internet. I mean, I have powerful internet. It's just for some reason it just ain't getting the signal in the
Well,
house.
it Christmas or Thanksgiving, one or maybe both of them. I was trying to video in there, and it made you have to stand close to the door for it to connect.
And have the door open.
And have the door open. But me and Steven's done a video on that couch before and over there at the fireplace, and it worked.
Yep, and that's what I'm talking about. Sometimes the signal's good, and sometimes it's bad. Hey, sometimes you can go live down there at the Sportsman Club, and it's fine. And then sometimes you can't. But like you can get on Facebook and look at Facebook, because it's not pulling a big load. These lives you're doing, it takes power.
It does.
Yes, sir. It takes good, strong signal. You can get on Facebook and you do it all the time. On Facebook, you can watch TV, but when you go live, it is a different story.
I believe it. After today, I'm telling you. And I want you to tell me how you get that stuff off of there. When I put one on there, I had 3 this morning.
I got them off there. But like, you go in there to your computer, Mom? Well, you can do it on here, but it's just best to walk in their computer and go to where all your live videos is. And there's 3 dots there. You click on them 3 dots and say, delete forever.
Oh, it does?
Mm-hmm. There's a little box you have to check to say, I understand I am deleting this forever. You check that box and then you check delete. But I done already got rid of them.
Well, thank the Lord,
I have
honey.
got rid of 5 of yours before.
Y'all, I can do some stuff now, y'all.
I do some stuff, y'all, but a lot of times I'm in the background,
Yeah,
And
he does a lot, and y'all, I just sat in there and just trying to figure it all out and trying to, what am I even doing here? Why am I still here? I can't do nothing.
I help Stephen like a lot too, like well, I just say I help him more than you realize from my house, because I've got a laptop of Grandma's that I can do her stuff, and then I got a computer that I can do Stephen's stuff, and I don't swap the names and all that. I just got a computer for everybody. And then mine and Tammy's is all together. And Tammy knows less than Grandma.
I thought she was doing all that by herself.
No. But she knows what I told you. All you really got to do is, all you really got to do is, uh, you want to put it on horizontal, but then you
Yeah.
click go live. And that's all you really got to do. I can do the rest from,
Yeah, but a lot of times you ain't awake.
well, I was today though. Well, I heard Stephen crank up. That woke me up. And, I mean, it's about the time he's fitting to go live, and I just knew he was down here, I mean, he's been here every time except today.
I don't know. I mean,
You got any Coca-Cola or anything in there?
yeah.
I think I'm going to go get me some.
I'll get you some.
No, you sit here and talk. You do.
No, I'll get it.
Okay.
They don't care.
Hey, Miss Gladys. Hello, everybody. She got, huh?
You want a cookie?
No, I don't. No. Tammy baked some of them chocolate chips last night, and I about regretted eating them. I ate about 6 of them. They's pretty heavy duty, too. She's okay, y'all. We gonna always pull her together. She said, no, I ain't doing one. So hello, y'all. Good to see y'all. We ain't gonna let her fall, y'all. It's just kind of a misunderstanding today. I don't think Stephen knew that she wasn't live. Sometimes I sleep all the way through Grandma's video, but I was awake today, though. I heard Stephen crank the truck up. Yeah, you can hand me one of them next, and I'll still take one of them.
I can't do without these things.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know when I bought this land out here, I come out here and looked at it. It was snow on the ground, and it was in March.
Oh, yeah, I seen it. Yeah, I seen it snow in March before. It didn't stick to the ground, but I've seen it do it.
It did stick to the ground that time.
It did.
It was all over the place out here. It was growed up. It was snow everywhere. It was covering everything. That was in, let's see.
You know what I was thinking about this morning?
I was trying to think what year it was. What year was it? 73?
Well, it could have been 72 then. But
Okay.
73 scratching that concrete over there.
Well, that's when it was.
Well, that's when the concrete was poured.
Yeah. And the house was being built. But it was, anyway, whatever. It was snow on the ground. I remember that.
You know how I think all the time, Mom? I thought of a lie this morning.
Just a minute.
That like somebody told a lie.
Huh?
Oh. Let's just give me an ashtray. I wonder what she was doing.
You want a blanket?
No, hey, Mom, I'm perfectly fine. If I was cold, I would tell you. I'm perfectly fine. You know, I like it a little cool anyway,
Yeah. I know you do. Not me. And what was you telling?
Well, when you and your husband built this house, there was some GUNs. And I don't know why I think about things. I think about everything all the time. And he gave one of them GUNs to me. And I walked in there one day, and it was gone. And you want to know what happened to it? He said I took it to work and sawed it up and threw it away. And you know he was lying.
Oh, yeah. The biggest one I have ever known.
And you know there was another gun that went missing too.
Yeah, one of y'all's.
Well, it was one day to give Tony, I think, a real big old long barrel, a long. Used to see them like them, them the scatter CUNs. Uh, yeah, you used to get one. You used to get them with real long barrels. But anyway, he lied.
Well, that's that's why I don't care nothing about getting involved with nobody, 'cause I done been burned too much. And these people sending me friend requests all the time, wanting me to send them a friend request.
Hey, somebody, the the sheriff 3, y'all. I know it's an accident. Y'all, unhide her. Uh, somebody hit her. I know it's by mistake, but somebody unhide her and let me know you unhid her. If you can't, okay, blooming undone it.
What's that mean?
Somebody accidentally blocked somebody
Well, how did you know that?
because I seen it right here. And then I knew it was an accident because I seen who done it.
Oh,
And then blooming unblocked them. So they good to go.
well, sure.
Yeah, I know that. I know that, Brian. I know you didn't mean to do it. Well, y'all know that, Brian. And that happens too, sometimes. Don't always mean to block nobody.
Is that my chickens?
Mm-hmm.
Does my chickens bother you?
I can't hear them at my house.
Y'all, I got bluebirds out there. I got a hummingbird too. I've already seen him.
Did they disappear this year? I mean, did they leave
Yeah, they
completely?
always go.
And they won always, and one, he's just come back.
Yeah, they come back in March.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's March now, ain't it?
Yeah,
What time flies, don't it?
it does.
I mean, it really does. Like,
I know it. And my time in the day, like when I get up 6 o'clock, I go and sit down at the computer a few minutes, and I go over there and cook me something to eat, and I go out and check on my chickens. Before I know it, it's 4 or 5 o'clock. I don't get nothing done, and the day just goes by so fast, and
what are you
I
talking
can't
about, man?
believe it.
Yeah, me and Timmy's watching a movie last night, and I heard her tell the dog she had to go to bed, and I looked over there, it's 10:15. Like, just time just flies, man.
I know it. And my mama told me that when I was little, young.
It goes kind of slow when you're growing up.
Yeah, it does. No. And you think, Christmas, whenever used to be waiting on Christmas, and it would just seem like would never, ever get here. It would just take so long.
Oh, man, yeah. You got that right.
Now, I mean, it's going by so fast, if you blink your eyes, you about miss it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, it's unbelievable. I mean, really, like, how time flies. Like, 10 years can go, like...
I know it. It sure can. And who in the world would ever think that I would be living when I'm 86 years old?
Yep.
Unless I die tonight, I'll
tell you something else.
Be that tomorrow.
I'll tell you something else too, Mama. Like, when you're young, them's old folks, Them's old folks. You never think about you might get old yourself, you know what?
No.
I mean, I didn't.
My
them's
my
old
grandma
folks.
looked old all her life. She didn't ever look young to me.
like the young people think that they gonna be pretty and slim and trim, like they are. They don't even realize. And I tell y'all something else too. I'll tell y'all something about Grandma. Grandma is little now, but and I was thinking about this last. I think about the craziest things. But Grandma used to be a normal sized woman. Now, Grandma don't know what it's like to be fat. I can tell you a little bit about being fat, but Grandma has never been fat in her life.
No.
And she used to be like a, when I even thought about this, but I don't know how to say it, but you know, full figure means, I guess you like bigger than, I mean, you might have a little bit of weight on you, but like she used to have full shoulders and her face and her body and her legs and everything. Used to be like a normal size woman, but it's funny how it changes, ain't it? But
Some people, when they get older, they get big, and
you never did though.
my great grandmother, my mama's grandma.
And y'all, I never would have thought Tammy weighed 110 pounds in high school, y'all.
That's what I weighed when I got married.
Really?
I weighed 110 pounds when I got married.
And how old was you when you got married?
18.
That's about 110, I guess. I wouldn't have never thought you would be as the same weight as Tammy, though.
Tammy must have didn't weigh that much, because
She did, too.
she's short, and it don't take much weight to be...
Well, yeah, but she did. She did.
My great-grandmother was slim little woman. She wasn't big.
That's your... and who is that, Mom, your great-grandma?
My grandma's mama.
Brazel?
My grandma Brazel's mama.
Oh.
That raised Mama and Uncle Bill and Aunt Teen.
You got a picture of them?
Yeah. I was going to show some pictures today. I've got them out, and I was going to show some pictures of them.
And also, Mama, I was thinking about this the other night when I was doing a video. We was kind of talking about like a body in motion stays in motion. We was talking about you being in, excellent shape and all that. And I told y'all, well, I told some of you that Mama's daddy was when he was like 70 years old, he still could throw a hog on the trailer. So he was like that too. And I actually think William is like that. I don't, but they real active, and Granddaddy was active.
Oh.
He cut firewood, until the end, didn't he?
Yeah. Split it with an axe, brought it in by the armloads. Youngins all sitting around, laying around. He'd go out there.
Yeah, and he didn't care if anybody hit him or not, did he?
That's right. He didn't expect nobody to help him. He went out there and got it and put it on that fire and...
Hey, y'all, he had a one of them things you hook a mule up to that turns around, and you push that cane in there, and that mule would turn around in a circle, and
a cane grinding machine thing. You hook a
and
to it, and you put a barrel out there, and you put a cloth over it, and it strains it, and you cook that juice, making syrup.
And I seen him do it.
And he had the kettle that you pour the juice in. You put a fire up under it, and you cook it.
And y'all, they still have that kind of cane in the market where I used to work at. they had some of that old cane. It would sometimes get sugar up there near the top, wouldn't it, Mom?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what everybody wanted. Was that I didn't never really. I liked old log cabin maple, but like uh everybody, all the people that come in there, they wanted that cane like the way granddaddy used to make it, and it was hey there's no amount of trouble that he wouldn't go to. But I guess that's what his life was accustomed to. I seen him take I'm talking too much, ain't I?
Ah,
I seen him take like a mayonnaise jar, like a Hellman's mayonnaise jar used to be a pretty big jar.
look at that bird.
And he would take, yes ma'am, and he would take cream from a cow that he milked every day, and he put cream in that mayonnaise jar and sat there and shook it like this. How long did that take to do that?
About 30, 40 minutes or so.
That's all it takes.
According to you hold it in your hand, and that your hand warms it, and you shake it, and it'll start dividing. It'll a big clump of butter will accumulate in that jar, and you
Yeah,
pour that
it
pour
would.
that other stuff
It
off,
sure would.
and it was a yellow butter. Y'all, we survived on all that stuff. That's how we lived.
Okay, Gypsy Life, you come back again. Thank you for coming in. Thank everybody for coming in. Um,
Yes, thank y'all for coming
and
back or in, whatever. Y'all, some of y'all might not even known I was done what I done this morning, but I got messed up.
and Mama's daddy, I'm just kind of thinking here. He kind of lived his life like he probably lived it like when y'all was young.
Yeah,
And like I say, y'all, and I remember this, and he had a milk cow. And he would go milk that cow. And he had, steel traps is frowned on now. But I mean, he used to do that. Set the steel traps out and sell the fur.
sure did.
And which nobody don't do no more. That's people don't like that no more. The steel trapping thing, where they stick their foot in there and get caught.
He trapped a mink and sent it off and had it made into a thing you put around your neck. The tail, the
Ain't you
head.
still got that?
I still got it.
And it's still good.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all, he would go fishing. Now he loved to fish.
Let me go get it.
Okay. He loved to fish, y'all.
Oh, he sure.
But he
And
also,
he fed us with fish too.
that's what I was fitting to say, Mom. He also caught the fish to eat. And he would always catch them till he was, he didn't, William and all them wanted to go with him in the boat. He didn't want them in the boat. He would go out there by himself. He wouldn't mess with no trolling. It wasn't no boat like what me and Stevens got. It's like a little boat like you could slide in the back of a truck, little aluminum boat, like maybe a one-man or two-man boat. And he would paddle. Like everything was old-timey, the old-timey ways. But he was when he left this world, y'all. There was a spot that didn't ever get filled. And Mama would go see her daddy. And actually, he would repeat stories. And I know this for a fact. She would always pretend like that's the first time she ever heard that story. Even if he said the same thing, she would patiently listen like she had never heard it before. So, y'all, I'm glad y'all in here. I'm glad Grandma got straightened out. I'm going to try to talk to her and tell her that y'all understand that she's not no computer geek. And maybe we can get this internet deal straightened out one day. I don't know why she's been doing these lives all this time. Oh, she's got a big old arm full of stuff here. She's been doing these lives all this time, and just all of a sudden, it wants to act crazy. Beats all you ever seen. Hey, look, hold on, I'll move that stuff out of the way for you.
I get it.
You got it? Here's your chair to set the stuff in, Mom. I can figure out how to open it. Set it right there. I was telling Mom about sometimes Granddaddy would tell you the same stories,
Oh, yeah.
and you would pretend like that's the first time he
Yeah.
ever.
He liked to tell it, and I liked to listen, and he'd be done told it to me a bunch of times, and I'd act like I never heard it before, you know.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Texas born lady. Jenny, you are the best one. Hey, yeah, hey, I got my ups and downs, y'all.
Kind of smells stale, but
Like, I do try to be good, but that's a
y'all
daily.
look.
Reckon how old that is.
80,
Oh,
80. When I was a little bitty girl, we still lived in that house down there in the woods.
and that's actually a mink?
Yes.
I've never seen one in the woods. I mean, I've never seen a mink in the woods, and I've been out the woods a lot. How about that?
This is old, y'all. I need to put something that smells good, and it smells musky.
Man, ain't that something?
And the hair is not even, it don't even come out neither. Look,
In 80 years old?
Look.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Look at the eyes, y'all.
I've never seen one of them in the woods, y'all. And I've seen about everything that walks and talks, or walks around.
That was a big one too, look how long it is.
Mm-hmm. Which, I mean, it kind of, a beaver's got a tail like that, but a beaver's tail ain't got no hair on it. Is that something that swims around in the water? You reckon?
No, it don't swim in the water unless it has to.
I mean, I just never seen one.
Well, my daddy caught this one in Adrian. We lived in the country, and he sent it off and had it done this, and it don't shed neither. You can't pull that hair out.
He done that for your mama?
Yeah. And I've had it ever since my mama died. In this box.
And your mama's sister, you know what I mean? She wasn't fat, but she thought she was.
She was on the little heavy side. She wasn't
Yeah,
real big.
But that don't mean fat though.
No.
But she thought she was, and she she worried about that her whole life.
She sure did. I
And
eat everything I saw. She couldn't eat hardly nothing that wouldn't make her gain weight.
and
There's a picture of me.
mm-hmm. And yeah, how old are you there?
About 17.
Uh-huh. Hey.
Oh, that says 1955.
Oh, mama's sister. She
That's me and your daddy.
okay, yeah, I'm gonna look at that when after finish telling me. She she dieted and stuff her whole life. And she's actually littler than mama, you know. Let me see that in the daddy. And yeah, I don't think he showed it to them. I didn't know him without a gut, Mom. Hold it there, Mom. I didn't know him without a gut.
Let's see. I was 18. That's well, we got married.
Do you remember where that was?
Yeah, that was at Preacher Vines' house over there in uh, Dublin.
Is he the one married y'all, Preacher
Yeah.
Vine?
Y'all look who this is. With straight hair.
Sure was one. That changed, didn't it?
Yeah, your hair was straight. And when you got to be 12 or 13, it started curling. Nobody said that didn't happen, but it did. Your hair was...
Mama put a permanent in my hair when I was in high school.
Dang, I don't think I done that.
Yeah, you did too. Yeah, you did. My hair. Oh, yeah, you did.
There's a picture of me and my dog when I don't know how old I was. We lived in Swainsboro.
Blooming, I know that measurement, Blooming, that you want to get. And I will get that up for you, the measurement that you wanted. I will get that up for you.
I bet you can't hardly see it.
Yeah, I think you got a better picture of that, though, somewhere.
Yeah, it's a bigger picture than that. That's I don't even think y'all I don't even see it. Oh, there it is. That's me and my sister. Let's see. I just there's a picture of me and my sister. Let's see what. It's got a date on it. Olin Mills in 1948. How old was I? 38, 40. I was 10 years old.
Oh, no, I have to have a calculator, Mom.
I was born in 38, and that's 48, so that's 10 years.
I want to tell y'all, why there's a good many of y'all on here. I have a channel called Southern Ideas. And I kind of get on there and talk and stuff. Sometimes I talk about Grandma, and sometimes I just talk. Sometimes I just talk to chatters, and I just kind of get on there and talk. It's usually like, usually 8 or 10 o'clock at night or something or other.
He's a night person.
Well, I mean, I have to do my videos
not
at night.
me.
Oh,
But you like to,
Stephen's live all day long.
you have to find a place.
Yeah.
There's my sister when she was a little on the heavy side. She did not like it because I was skinny and she was.
Yeah. And see, y'all, well, I mean, that might kind of be big for a young, But, there's plenty of young girls like this right here, Mom. Plenty.
Hmm?
There's more young girls like that than there are little skinny girls walking around. Yeah, thank you, Tony, for putting my link in there. Y'all, that's Southern Ideas.
I don't know how to do that.
And Tammy's doing real good too, Mom.
Is she? Well, that's good. That's me and my sister. I think there's a glare. Y'all can't see it.
Kind of reminds you of a little toady frog, don't it? It's her sitting there.
I'm the biggest one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 2 years older than her.
Hey, you know, that's a really good picture of you there, you know? You know, that's a real good picture.
Everybody thought my sister was a boy.
Did we get a super chat there?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, I missed it, y'all, but Carol B sent a super chat.
Who?
Miss Carol, I see her on my.
Oh, thank you, Carol.
I see her on my lives.
There's a picture of me.
Mm-hmm. You see what I'm talking about there? That's what I was talking about a while ago. She's used to be kind of a full woman, you know what I mean?
I wasn't, fool.
Hey, Mama, look, like, don't misunderstand. Look at your arms and look at your face, how full of this. Look, y'all.
I'm old
You see
now.
what I'm talking about? Now, I ain't talking about full figure, but like she wasn't never no little woman like she is now, you know. That's a really good picture. And my brother looked like my mama when he was young. The girls used to be crazy about my brother. Did you know that?
Everybody he had a personality that there's both of them, Tony and Danny. He had a real outgoing personality. You know, he didn't meet a stranger. Danny was kind of reserved a little bit, serious.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
But like Tony, if y'all was waiting in the line to go in the show or something, he's liable to strike up a conversation with you, you know. He didn't, and when he used to work at Woolly Mill with Mama in the same department. That don't even look like me, do it?
that's Danny.
Uh,
Let's see, how old was you? Now, you was,
1 year old. It says 1961.
yeah. And there he is with a big old fish he caught. I got so many pictures, y'all. I know nobody ain't gonna care nothing about.
Hey, let me see that, Mom. Now, what you don't understand, Mom, is they enjoy you, you know?
Look at y'all.
Mm.
That's Tony and Danny. That was out here. Let's see what.
Tony was not, I was 17 right there. I see it right there, Mom.
Yeah.
You got it. I wouldn't have never took the time to write that on the back of that. You know what?
Well, if I don't,
You wouldn't know, would you?
y'all wouldn't know. And I write stuff.
Here you go. I'll let you put that in the pile.
Look at Cody.
I remember what I was saying. Tony, Mama got Tony in there in the room where they worked, you know, at the Woolly Mill.
Oh,
And all them women loved Tony to death. And he didn't they kept him aggravated all the time. You know, come help me do this and come help me do that. And but anyway, they all liked him a lot. Mm-hmm. Hey, I was turning gray-headed then, what?
I don't think he was great. I think the light was shining on. That's Tony and Danny.
My hair used to be black as Christina's, y'all. My mustache, too.
That is Grandpa's shade.
It is.
Yeah, and that's,
I don't think I've ever seen this, Mom.
I doubt you have.
That's, Your daddy's daddy?
Yeah, and my daddy's mama, right there.
You know, I can see both of them in this picture.
And that looks like me, but that's not me. That's their children. That's a Maney Key. She died at childbirth.
Okay, might want to show them.
Oh, y'all probably can't see it. Uh, I can't tell if they can see that.
Grandma,
Anyway.
you might need to answer this question again.
What?
Where did the red hair come from? And before she answers, she's fitting to tell y'all. But I used to have, my beard used to have red in it. At one time in my life, if I grew my beard out some, there would be some red hair in it. But Grandma can tell you exactly where the red hair come from.
It came from your daddy's mama.
Mm-hmm.
Had red hair. And there's a bunch of, all on that side of the family, there's a bunch of red hair in that family. And that's where the red hair, that's where I think it come from, because I don't think there's no red hair in our family, in my daddy's side.
And
That's me and my mama and my sister when I got married.
And Daddy's sister and her husband, neither one of them had red hair and had two red-headed youngest.
Now what?
Daddy's sister, Aunt Faye,
Yeah,
and Jean,
yeah,
they didn't have red hair,
Uh-uh.
but they had two red-headed youngest,
yeah.
which is my cousins, y'all.
There's
First cousin.
my daddy and me.
And y'all, he was a mountain of a man.
He was getting kind of frail in this picture.
He was bigger than William, y'all.
Look at there, Danny.
Mm-hmm. We got a picture of that at home.
That, I cut this out of the newspaper. It is old. This is when Danny and Tammy got married.
Right here at this house,
I don't
right
even
here.
know if they can see it, but anyway.
You know how some of the women like to have a big old church wedding and everything? Me and Tammy didn't care. Yeah.
There's you.
Mm-hmm.
That's a school picture.
You know, I'll tell you something about that picture. Turn around and I'll show it to you. This girl, see how I got my arm back? She kind of act like she's trying to hold my hand. I mean, I remember that like it was yesterday.
Oh, my goodness.
See how I got my hand back?
Yeah. Boy, he wasn't no pushy person.
And you know, you got one picture like that of Tony, you know. And
Yeah,
I'm sure
it's in here.
You know, the Gene Lee Smith, he's dead. And Tammy told me the sister died. You know, he had a sister. And I actually went and put an antenna up for her. And make sure you show that one. I actually went and put an antenna up for him. And she died too. Her name was Donna Nee Smith.
Oh. That's Danny and Tammy and Christina and Stephen. This was made December the 24th, 1985.
Yeah, y'all, I wasn't always fat.
Good looking, too. And Tammy was, too. Look at her. Christina was so little. You see it good.
Yep, and that's Stephen right there, the little, you know.
Yeah.
That's Stephen and Christina. There you go, Mom. I'll let you put it back in there where you want to put it.
I just got it all in here. That's my sister.
Had dimples. I didn't know that.
Yeah, she had dimples. And I cut her hair. She wanted it cut like that, and I cut her hair. That's me and a picture of a calendar that...
Oh, that's a calendar?
Yeah, that I'm pointing at. It wasn't mine.
Yeah, Tammy dyes her hair, y'all. Hey, one time, I'll tell you this. There used to be so many men mess with her that she quit dyeing her hair. She knows I like blonde hair, but there were so many men that aggravated her. A bunch of years, she quit dyeing her hair.
I ain't never dyed my hair in my life.
Yeah.
Mm.
You ain't.
No. Did you think I did?
Well, I mean, I guess I ain't never thought about it, but I didn't know that you ain't never put nothing on there.
No. That's me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you show that to a mom, they can see that what I'm talking about. You was a full woman. I'll let you show it because I shake a little bit. You see, like she was a full woman. She wasn't little like she is now.
Well, I didn't know I was that little now,
Yeah,
Daddy.
yeah, man. Your shoulders ain't wide as nothing, man. I mean, you might not realize it. Yeah, your shoulders, and when I hug you, man, I can reach all the way around you 2 times. She always hugs me when she leaves the concert. Was that a picture of Tony?
No, I was
Okay.
gonna look for it. It's in a thing just like that. I got so many pictures, y'all, over the years. I've always been a pictured person. There's Tony. Boy, now he was a sport.
Irma said she's natural. She's been taking a break from down there. Tammy's getting her hair done today, y'all.
Is she?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
I don't know about that picture now. That just looks like old straight out backwood country girl.
Oh, that's exactly
Stringy,
That's exactly what I am.
stringy headed.
That ain't stringy headed.
Yeah, it is, ain't it? Ain't that what you call that old straight hair?
I reckon. There's my Tony and Danny, Cody.
Did y'all ever get called the wrong name? Did y'all ever seen somebody go through the roll call?
My mama done that. She called me. I just answer. I just go ahead and answer.
Me too. People call me Tony to this day, Mom.
That's Nathan, Ethan.
Yeah, they go through the roll call trying to say your name.
Yeah, ma.
There's people who call me Tony to this day, y'all, and I never say, I just answer. I don't tell them I ain't Tony. Seem like you made them shirts right there, Mom.
No, not that one.
It was one of them kind of shirts that kind of itchy.
That's a picture of me. Been a lot of years. Yeah, that's my granddaddy.
Yeah, I see that, Helen.
Huh?
Yes, Danny, my mom would call of us, and we better answer. Danny, I do that with my baby grandson, keep calling his brother's name. I do the same thing. I don't know what I'm
I
talking.
called Cody, Stephen, and I mean,
Me too.
I have a. No, that got bent.
Hey, call up, be talking to somebody or something, and I call him William all the time.
That's Danny. That's a good picture.
Mm-hmm. You would be surprised at how many people I call
That's
William.
Christina.
Danny, both parents have to carry the gene order to have red-headed children. That's what somebody just...
I have to disagree. Because I don't know of any red-headed people in the whole family. But there's a Miss Hodges was red-headed, and that's where all that red hair come out, and it's in that side of the family a lot. There's a picture of Mom and Daddy and me and Gail.
Man, 10,000 years ago, wasn't it?
That was down there at Adrian Wells.
You talking about right there at the bridge?
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Turn around, let me see.
I remember being there.
Really? Hey, how,
And there's a picture of me and Gail at Grandpa Shade's house.
how can you remember that and like lose your telephone?
Lose my phone.
Mm-hmm. Or your phone case?
Oh,
How do you remember something that long ago and then...
that's me and my sister at that old home place. I put that video up the other day on Facebook at that old house my grandpa Shade had.
Danny, will you ask Grandma what her mother's maiden name was?
My mother's maiden name
Mm-hmm.
was Annie Merle McCoy. You don't even know that.
I do too.
I didn't think you did.
But I don't know if I knew about the Annie though. I mean, I might have forgotten.
Her name was Annie Merle. Annie Merle McCoy. And you know what? Last night I was looking through videos and the people saying stuff.
Wait a minute. Mother's mom's maiden name. Better clear that up if you want me to. Because I
Oh,
don't know exactly what you asked me.
my mother's mom, my mother's mother. My mother's mother's name was Inez Hammock.
Okay. And they also saying on here you don't need to be saying too much about that.
About what?
You know the names, but I don't see how it could hardly hurt nothing.
Oh, I was telling you. Somebody last night was trying to get me to send them a friend request, and their name, and I called that name the other day, John D. Period Hall. That name, John D. Hall.
Period, Hall.
Period
Yeah.
Hall. He didn't have a middle name. It was just John D. and a period. It was not D-E-E. And that was somebody trying to get. I know that was a made up name because I ain't never heard nobody named John D.
Period, Hall.
That's right.
That's right. Like best not to even accept no friend requests.
I don't accept none from.
Sometimes when I'm on your Facebook, sometimes I accept the people that I know.
I'm glad you do because I don't know some of them, and I try to look it up, and I'm not that good at looking up and telling, but some of them shows a lot of stuff, and you kind of know that that's a legitimate person.
Yeah, Grandma don't like, uh, she don't always likes what people post on it with her name in it. She said, I want that off of there. I said, I'll get it off.
Some
You know,
some
like, it won't be something she done. It'll just be have Grandma, they put it on her homepage or something. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the ones that mess with Facebook. They put it on her homepage, and there's a plenty of stuff she don't like put, her name attached to it. Tammy's the same way.
the other night, let me see if I can remember this before I forget it. Some things is up there stuck in my brain. Some things just go up there and uh oh, the the other night I read a comment on my last video. It said, I was watching your video and you and Stephen was eating donuts with your mouth full, and
No,
and
nobody's
what
never done
what
that,
was this
had they?
video about anyway? I, what?
Don't tell me y'all was eating donuts with your mouth full. I don't want it. I mean, how do you
And
eat?
Stephen was holding it up there at the camera like this, for
How do you
everybody to
eat?
take a bite.
How do
I
you eat
mean,
them, Mom?
I seen you up there, uh, eating donuts with your mouth full. And what was this video about anyway? What kind of?
Well, they might need to
Some,
watch it and they would know
sometimes,
what.
sometimes I wonder what in the world.
That's just somebody just playing. Somebody just trolling.
Well, I wouldn't send that to nobody.
I wouldn't waste my time typing something like that.
I mean, with your mouth full.
Yeah, like that's usually the way it is when you're eating a donut, ain't it? Or eating anything.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I saw a video the other day where this woman was sitting there. She was eating a big old salad. And I mean, she was sticking that fork in there and she was putting it in her mouth and she was talking and eating and making a video with no problem whatsoever.
Hey,
I,
Nana, I see that. I see that. What you got there? And I'll read it to you, Mom. You have long-term memory, so does my husband. I have no long-term memory. Uh, Nana, do you have short-term memory? I'm just curious about that. It don't matter that much, but
my short time memory is not near as good as I can remember stuff way back.
I can remember long and short, Mom.
Well, I can remember some long, but
Sometimes I can't remember what I ate the night before, though.
I just think, why did that woman send me that type out?
Okay, so Nana says, yes, I do have short-term memory. So, hey, short-term's better than, anything's better than nothing, so you probably okay. I wish sometimes I could forget some long-term stuff.
I forget where I put my glasses. I forget where I put uh, my cell phone.
You forget where you put your file?
Yeah. No, I didn't forget where I put it.
Well, you couldn't find it,
I lost it.
but you didn't forget where you put it.
No, I knew where it was at, but I couldn't find it.
Oh, okay.
It was up there in the woods.
That's different than that.
It was up there in the woods when
Yeah.
you were sitting in that chair.
Yeah,
But Stephen found it.
yeah. Stephen did find it later.
He sure did. My sister could not remember all the stuff I could remember whenever lived in the country.
I think people's different, Mom.
She couldn't remember near the stuff I could remember.
Yeah, I've heard them before, like have disagreement, disagree about memory. And Dina and Tammy's like that too.
They are.
Yeah, Dina makes out like Tammy can't remember nothing. but like I remember. See.
Oh.
Because I was there when Timmy was 14. Well, I remember a lot. I remember everything.
Yeah. I remember stuff a long time ago. This stuff now that gets out of my mind, like where I put something and can't find it, I be looking everywhere.
Hello, Miss Kathy, and hello to everybody. Grandma, tell everybody
Hey
hello.
y'all, thank y'all for coming. I feel so much calm down now. I really am ashamed of how upset I got over.
Ain't the end of the world after all, is it?
No, but I tell you, I don't like to make people wait. Making people wait. I break my neck if somebody's waiting on me.
Hey, Mama, I know you don't realize it, but it's silly to get upset about something like that. That's silly.
It ain't silly.
Well, look, here you are. You got 623 people watching, and I told you I said, girl, get out there and get that
I
video
know
started.
it.
I said, you got people waiting on you. She didn't want to do it, y'all. Had to push Timmy sometime too.
I didn't think I could get out there and do it.
I was watching, and I was gonna come, but you told me.
When you get upset,
Hard to undo that, ain't it?
it is. I don't just get like that, and I don't get over it like that. It takes a little calming.
What about if somebody hurts you, people?
Oh, that's another story too. I try not to hurt nobody's feelings, 'cause I know how it feels to get yours hurt.
It ain't all right in 5 minutes, is it?
And I can't pretend.
But like this YouTube thing, that was out of your control, you know. That's completely out of your control.
What's he say?
If it's cold like this in the morning,
Oh,
I say, like, come and do the video. Started at 12 o'clock. She's going to do a video tomorrow, y'all, a birthday video.
I just wanted y'all to be with me on my 86th birthday. I don't know what time I was born. I wish I did. I wished I'd have asked my mama. Him and his brother, I can tell you exactly. Tony was born at 6:10 in the morning. Like I started having cramps and stuff about 4 o'clock. And I went to the hospital and he was born at 6:10. Danny, same thing. About 4 o'clock I started having cramps and went to the hospital.
You wasn't in the hospital long?
You
wasn't lay there 24 hours or nothing? You just...
Yeah, I was there after, you know. But
I ain't talking after. You didn't have no long wait until you had us?
No. It was like, 'cause I didn't go right when I first started. I waited waited and waited. And you was born at 6:10. Same time of the morning. Both my boys, one born at 6:10, one born at 6:06. It's on their birth certificate. I got them in there in the drawer.
Hey, y'all, I don't mind helping Grandma, y'all. But I thought Stephen was down here. But I really thought that, it's something, like I say, I thought Stephen was down here. And, but I mean, we got it all straight, and I think she understands about the internet thing now. I've sort of tried to tell her that, a few times, and I told Stephen. Stephen says he has the same trouble sometimes. But this internet we got is crazy.
It sure is. I can tell you, it really is. I like to know how to do stuff and not bother nobody. I don't like to have to call nobody, and I try to do everything on my own. So, 'cause I know everybody's got a life and they don't Danny likes to stay home. Danny ain't no going person.
Well, I ain't been getting out, Mom. You know, today's the first time I've been out in a while, at the house. But, like, I ain't felt good at all, The few lives I done, that was the peak of me feeling good that day, and then I remember I done one live, and man, after that live, I was gone, boy.
Yeah, I don't know what time it is.
Hey, Miss Helen, what time it is don't matter.
Well, I just...
You got plenty of people watching, and everybody's enjoying you. You don't worry about it. You
My cousin...
do like I do, talking to you, ain't got nothing else to say.
My cousin... There's not a whole bunch of people my age still living.
That's right.
Look at there, that frog.
Where?
Going up that pole right there. Right here.
Yeah, I see him.
He just went behind that pole.
Yeah, I seen him, though. I seen him when he scooted around. That's a frog.
Yeah. It was one of them little rain frogs.
And y'all, I wanna say something on Stephen's behalf, y'all. He's been here every time, but like this morning, there was a mix-up. He didn't think Grandma was gonna go live today, for some reason. She said I didn't tell him that, but like, I don't know, but
He's just always thinking and got his mind on other things. And when I say something, he probably don't fully hear everything I say. Because when he's doing something, he's thinking he's got things going on and he's thinking about other stuff. And I kind of have to keep mine focused on one thing because when you get old like me,
you are worth the wait, Grandma.
Oh, thank you so much.
And she always says, love the whole family.
Oh, thank you. That's sweet.
Yes, ma'am.
That's very
Thank
nice.
you. That is Judith Ann that says that.
I was telling about my cousin. They are not hardly any of our family still. They're going fast.
They're not many friends neither, are there?
Friends.
Your age.
Well, I still got them. I don't see them that much, but when you get 80, 85 years old, and
86.
fixing to be 86 tomorrow, and I don't know what. I wished I had asked my mama what time I was born, but I never asked her. I never thought about it,
When you was in the house a while ago, I was telling them that you used to go see your mama and you used to go see your daddy.
I did. I went to see my mom and daddy, and
I don't think they come too much here or to our house, but she would go see them.
Daddy come some, not much. He got me all them blueberry bushes out there, them in the backyard, that big tree out there. He got me that and brought it to me. But
Hey, y'all, I done been feeling bad a couple of weeks, boy. I got stuff I've been wanting to do. I told Tammy last night, I said, Tammy, one of these days I'm gonna get up off this couch and I'm gonna go out there and fix that camper. And I got stuff I'm wanting to do, y'all, but man, I just ain't felt good. I'm still, I got medicine now, good medicine,
well, that stuff right there, I'll take it out. When I had COVID 2 times, and then I had diverticulitis, I think that's when I lost weight and stuff, and I never have gained it back.
And it ain't, I was thinking about this too, when I was doing my video the other night. It ain't been long, man, you was running that tiller.
Yeah. Oh, I can still do it now, but I don't think it'll crank.
It'll crank. It'll crank. Might have to, spray some ether in it and get it running. Make it go on and crank and
Yeah,
put some good gas in it.
yeah.
It'll crank. There ain't nothing wrong with it.
No, there ain't no, I don't
And
think there's nothing wrong with
and
it.
I think I put some of that stuff in there that like won't let the gas get old. You always supposed to do that lawnmower or anything that
Yeah,
you know.
and I got to get me out a lawnmower.
I had trouble cranking my boats up, but I've done it many times. You don't never know when you get out of that boat when the next time you'll get in it. You might think you're gonna be in there in 2 weeks, and man, I don't remember the last time I was in that pontoon boat I got. Sometimes you had to take the carburetors off of them and work on them. Clean them out. They are gel. The gas we get nowadays, it'll gel up over. It'll gel up over the winter. Gas used to not be like that, y'all.
It
But
will.
yeah, it'll stop the hose up in the carburetor. You have to clean it out. But like I've done that so much, Mama, I about can do it blindfolded. But like that boat, the boat motors I got, they got 3 carburetors, so it's a little more to it than a little tiller 5-horse motor. Danny is such a sweet son. Thank you, Miss Corette. Thank you. Hey, y'all, I try to be good. I do try to be good, but it's a daily fight.
He's got so much on his hands, he don't know. I mean, everybody's coming at him from every side. And I try not to bother nobody, and I tried not to bother nobody today, but I didn't know what to do.
Well, that comes back to I thought Steve was there. And I knew it was okay because seeing you had them lives scheduled. I could see it, and everybody else could see them too. So I knew he was okay, and I just thought, I said, man, Stephen and Grandma must really be having trouble. That's why I waited so long to call you, because I thought Stephen was here. And I did hear him crank the truck up, about 5 minutes to 10, like he always does.
Yeah, but he didn't come down here.
But he's come every time except this time. And I want to say that he said that's a misunderstanding. Grandma said, I did not say that.
I didn't. He didn't. I said I wanted to do it on Wednesday and Thursday.
Myrtle Granger says the birth certificate, your birth certificate should show you what time you was.
Uh, I've got a copy of it in there, but the courthouse where my records was caught on fire, and my daddy had to go.
And that's before the internet.
Yeah, my daddy had to go back over there and fill out the papers, and I had to go get it to one time from a driver's license or something or other. I don't forgot now what it was. I had to go over there. You have to go to Wrightsville to get it. My birth certificate's at the Wrightsville courthouse, 'cause we lived at Meeks.
What's that in them pots over there? Is that tomato bushes?
Oh yeah, I planted them on my other video.
Oh, when? Last week or something?
Friday.
It ain't too early for that.
Huh?
You done already started planting stuff in your pots?
Yeah. I got some tomatoes and bell pepper, and I got some flowers over here.
Well, when you get ready to tiller, need to let Stephen do that, Mom.
I can do it if it would crank, but
Well, I mean, he can do that stuff like it ain't nothing, Mom. It ain't good to be pulling that rope. You know, when you get older, man, you have to like try to take care of your back and stuff.
I don't have no back trouble.
Well, I mean, I didn't either before I hurt my back. I mean, you usually don't plow but about 30 minutes anyway, you know.
I got my birth certificate in there, and I don't know how they got it mixed up, but it's got on there that I was a male.
Oh, really?
And I thought the people at the driver's license place was going,
Give you a hard time?
yeah. But I don't know how, if my daddy went back over there and had, or my mama or somebody, my mama wouldn't have done that. But he didn't know how to fill it out or something. But I got it in there.
Well, he might have not even been the one that filled it out, Mom.
No, he might not have.
Probably wasn't.
But anyway, y'all, when that car right there goes get young'un from school every day this time.
What is that? What's all that stuff on that car?
I don't know what that is. It looks like a mannequin or something sitting up in a chair on top of the car. I don't know what it is, but it's been there all the time. Y'all, when I was little, you didn't have no indoor bathroom. You had a outhouse.
In a peapot.
2 holes in it, and that's where you went to the bathroom.
Did y'all have a Sears catalog?
Yeah, that's what you wiped with, Sears catalog or either corn cobs. that's they would put corn in a thing and grind the corn off of it and save the cobs for that.
Yeah, the corn will get hard.
They feed it, they shell it and give it to the cows to eat and save the cobs, and that's what you used. Don't y'all know? That was some rough stuff.
Hey, Mom, you know, I've thought about that, you know, from you. You know, and y'all had these, I mean, I call them hurricane lamps. Is that what y'all call them then?
Just call them a kerosene lamp.
That was, man, that was tough business, wasn't it?
What? That was tough. Plus, if it was summertime, like 80 degrees or 90 degrees outside, you had to build a fire in a stove in your house.
Yeah.
And build a fire enough to cook on an iron stove. You had to heat up your house to cook.
Man, that's rough, wasn't it?
I mean, I don't know how.
You know, it had to be probably at least 140 or 150 degrees.
And that,
at least.
Yeah.
And I'm sure y'all know this, and I'm fitting to ask Grandma. I've seen enough like old timey houses. They had a room, little hallway, and that was the kitchen. Was y'all's?
Ours was all one little.
It ate the whole house up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We lived in a house that was built for blacks that worked for my granddaddy. I don't know how my granddaddy let us move there, I guess. I don't know. My mom and daddy, when they got married, I guess that's where they went.
And what about you? He tried to hook you with that king.
Oh. He wasn't a friendly, loving man. And I was scared of him, which I didn't ever see nobody. We was at a place when you didn't see nobody around you. There was nothing, nobody living close. You couldn't see nobody's house. It was in the woods. I wished, and I would go down there and look for that where that house was, 'cause I knew exactly where it was at.
And we have been down there, but we lost internet.
Yeah, we lost internet every time, and I I I could do it, I guess.
And that place burnt too, didn't it, Mom?
Yeah, it burned up, but
What, did it burn while y'all was there, or
no,
later?
After we moved, it burned.
When y'all lived down there, where did y'all move to?
To Swainsboro.
Oh.
See, you don't hardly know nothing about me.
Well, no, I know you live in Swainsboro, and I know about that place, but how did you get what made y'all come from Swainsboro to Dublin? Your daddy
Yeah.
and Mama. What do you remember what?
Daddy barbered in the Navy. He went to the Navy when we lived in that house. And I don't know what we ate when he left, 'cause he always fished and hunted and had everything we had to eat, 'cause we didn't have no money.
That's why he went to the Navy, Mom, so he could provide for y'all. In his wartime, too.
Or I thought they drafted him. I don't know. But I remember him walking across the field going up to a road to get a ride, because we didn't have a car. We didn't have nothing.
Okay, Mom, so he come to Dublin to barber?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all all come to Dublin?
Yeah. He went to barber school when he got out of the Navy and got his license.
But he cut hair in the Navy, too, didn't he?
Yeah, but he had to have his license to do it out here in the public. He didn't have his license in the Navy.
You got to have a license to be a barber?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Or beautician or anything.
Well, I kind of knew that about the beautician, but I didn't know that about a barber, you know.
Yeah, you have to. And he come over here and found this shop, that little building there where he had his business. And we moved over here and moved on Birch Drive, a little house over on Birch Drive. He walked to the barber shop. Everywhere we lived, he walked, and my mama walked. Town, work, everywhere we went, we walked. We didn't have a car.
And what about your mama? Did she, when y'all come to Dublin, did she work, or she
Yeah.
started working later?
Yeah, no, she come to Dublin and she got a job at Super Duper. She
Then?
was a waitress.
Reckon when that was. How old was you when y'all come to Dublin?
8 or so.
Oh.
Everywhere we walked to school, we walked to town, Daddy walked to work, Mama walked to work.
She worked at that Super Duper, y'all. And you know, you used to would run across silver money. And over the years, she saved a bag of silver money. And that bag of silver money disappeared.
Yeah, it did. In the process of me leaving, I left it. Well, I hired a moving people to come in and get my stuff, and it got left behind, and I never got it back.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. Daddy had a bag of silver money in his trunk.
Well,
I've seen it many, many times.
well, it sure wasn't.
And if he didn't have none,
it wasn't his.
now you was married to him. If he didn't have none when you was married to him, he sold some of that money.
Yeah, they was some.
Remember Haddon, gold and silver?
Yeah.
Haddon used to come by the market where we worked, and Daddy sold some of that silver money to the Haddon man. think his name was Gene.
Yeah,
Big old fella.
I went to school with him.
Well, Daddy sold some of that money.
Gene hadn't.
And Tony snuck some out, too. But like, even after that, y'all, when Daddy died, the money disappeared for a second time. So it disappeared. It belonged to Mama's mama. And then it belonged to Mama. They got a divorce. Daddy told Mama that the movers stole it. And
I call the moving place.
yeah. And anyway, Daddy had a bag like in his trunk of his car of silver money. I ain't never see him take it out, but that's where he kept that money at. And if he didn't have money when you knew him, that was your money.
Yeah, well, I didn't take nothing that was his, nothing. I had took anything that was mine and my mama's when she died. She left, I got some of her stuff, but I took nothing, left everything else. I don't do dishonest.
If I see, I didn't, you know what I mean? I'm like, maybe 12, 13 years old. I would have, if I knew what I knew now, I would have got that money out the trunk of that car and give it back to Mom.
You wasn't that old then?
I probably was. He had that money, until he died, Mom.
Oh, well, then he did, but I'm talking about when I moved.
Yeah, and
when we moved, you wasn't.
And I'll even tell y'all this. Grandma was waiting for that silver money to turn up because she never really knew what happened to the money. And she said there's a coin in that money that I remember.
I sure do.
And she was wanting to see that money, and she never seen, when they split up, she never seen that money again.
And he passed away, and the money got gone.
The money disappeared. He put his sisters in charge of everything. The guns got gone, the money got gone, all the valuable stuff got gone. Which, you know what I mean? When I say valuable, I'm talking about like guns. I mean, I ain't talking about like heirlooms. But that bag of money, there was a pretty good bit of it. You couldn't put it in a sock. It was a bag. It was a bag like this, y'all, and about that tall. So I mean, like this. It is, like a big round coil bag. I think. Oh. But anyway, she never seen it again.
No, yeah.
So she didn't ever get a chance to. But if I'd have known that, Mom, I would have got that money. I would have got it. I mean, you didn't tell me, till later. And I'm sure Grandma, she might have thought Daddy took it, but she had to just believe that the movers got the money. But I would have got that money.
Yeah,
I believe in doing what's right,
There was a valuable silver dollar in there.
Oh, man, there was all kind of coins.
Yeah, they was all kind, but there was one special that I knew was worth a lot. And I would have recognized it if I could have ever seen it. And there was a lot of stuff in that house. We videoed all that stuff.
Down at Daddy's.
Yeah.
Yep. Sure did.
and all of it was gone.
Grandma, me and Grandma both, y'all, we had a VCR camera. Y'all remember them? We've always had cameras and stuff. Grandma's always doing stuff like this. Hey, thank you, Ron, for that super chat.
Oh my! Thank you, Ron. Oh, good.
So let me read his comment.
What?
Grandma, you look like spring all wrapped up in one flower today.
Oh, aren't you sweet?
Yeah, Ron, Ron's man, he's a great guy, boy. He's a great guy.
Well, there's a lot of them on here, and some of them would probably be like me, don't know how to even do that.
Super chat.
Yeah?
You had to put your credit card in there, in Google.
Oh, well, I don't even know how to do that.
Well, you can actually go to buy something and Google say, do you want us to save this?
Oh, they will?
Mm-hmm. So a lot of people's got their card in it. They don't even realize that they do have their card in Google.
Hmm.
So, that's supposed to like help you where every time you do something, you ain't got to put your credit card on there and all that. I do want to tell y'all this. We got a big audience. Now, I know this ain't for everybody, but I made a video on Tammy's channel the other night. There was people that want to know about, about a Bitcoin. And I was explaining about Cash App is something where you send money to your family or whoever you want to send money. I know most everybody knows about it, and all the youngest know about it. But on whatever I said it was, it's got Bitcoin on it. What did I say it was? Cash App.
Oh.
Cash App has stocks on it, and I was kind of explaining about it, and that's on Tammy Hodges' channel. I know everybody don't care about it, but I do know there were some that wanted to know about it.
I don't know nothing about what that is. I can't even keep up with.
Well, I was also on there telling like there was somebody that a man and a woman that I helped get started. They cashed out $100,000 the other day. 100,000. They sold their Bitcoin. It got up high, and they sold it. 100, and they had $100,000. That's a pretty nice little present, ain't it?
Yeah.
But and let me tell you something though. They waited 3 years for that 100,000. And they could have sold it a year ago and made 100,000, but they didn't sell it. So this time when it got high, they sold it.
Good thinking.
They said, "What do you think?" I said, "I can't tell you what to do." I said, "But I believe I'd take the money and run."
Yeah. Sometimes you wait too long.
Well, don't I, man? I know, boys. Man, that Tammy said like everybody's sick over there where she works at. You don't hardly ever get sick, do you?
No, I had COVID 2 times, and then I had that diverticulitis, and I ain't been sick since. But I try not to handle no doorknobs, and when I go to the post office, I pull my sleeve up like this, and I open the door like this right here. There are a lot of people sick, and there are people having COVID
That's what Tammy said that too at her work.
at church. Leon, you know Leon?
Yeah.
Well, him and his whole family had it.
Yeah, me and Tammy was talking about that. She said a bunch of people had COVID at work. And she said, "Why y'all come to work with COVID?" I said, "I seen you and Grandma do the same thing." I said, y'all go to work, y'all go to church sick, and
I ain't done it.
huh?
I didn't do it.
Hey, Tammy will. I said, so you doing the same thing they doing? Except I had your name put in there, like to keep them from jumping on me. All right, got a super chat here,
Oh,
Grandma. Gina D.
oh, Gina D,
Gina
thank
D.
you. Oh my goodness, I don't know why y'all doing that.
But
I,
she does appreciate it though.
I
Uh,
certainly do.
these videos don't make as much money as you might would think. You have to get a bunch of views, y'all.
You sure do, then. But I see people that get a bunch of views, and I don't really get it. Which I know
If you make a video and you get $40,000 or $50,000, I mean 40 or 50,000 views, you make
dollars.
yeah, you making some money if you get 40 or 50,000 views,
Well,
and
I ain't.
there's people that make a video in 4 hours and will have 150,000 views in 4 hours.
Yeah.
I seen there's somebody I watch, y'all. He gets more views than Glenn Beck. Glenn Beck gets more views than Glenn Beck.
Oh, who is Glenn Beck?
He used to work for Fox News.
Oh,
They all know him. With Blaze TV. But Blaze TV puts his I'm talking about YouTube views, But like he puts his videos on YouTube. And I mean, and this guy I'm talking about, I seen him the other day. He had 10,000 people watching live. It was actually 11,000 people watching live.
oh, that's a lot of people.
11,000 people. Talking about Fannie Willis.
Who is that?
That's that DA in Fulton County.
Oh,
Talking about Fannie Willis. 11,000 people watching.
oh yeah. Seemed like I heard you talking about it. It seemed like I heard a little bit. I don't keep up with that kind of stuff. I don't have time. I just watch certain people and
Yes, hey y'all, and listen, I know you people come in all the time. Grandma's gonna be live tomorrow morning. And Stephen will be here. And
I don't know if he will or not.
yeah, he's planning on coming.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. He thought you weren't gonna do a video today, Mom. But yeah, he's planning on coming. And Tammy will be working, y'all. I might not be here. I got my sleeping so messed up. But anyway, Grandma's gonna have a happy birthday tomorrow. And y'all just kind of remember that.
Yeah, I'm more. If I can get on there better than I did today, I'm
Well, if
telling
you'll
you,
get up and walk out here,
I will. I mean, I thought we'd done that in there on the couch before, and it worked.
and it will sometimes.
And sometimes it don't even work out here because right out there at that Japanese magnolia tree, it done the exact same thing it done today. When I went to make a picture, it would go circle around and round and round, and then it would put some other kind of picture up there.
Okay,
Then,
I got you something here.
okay.
Danny and Grandma. This is from T Sleeper, the girl that sent
Oh.
you the dog. I've been terribly sick for months,
Oh.
but God's pulling me out of it. I'm feeling better this weekend and today.
Oh.
Please keep praying for me.
Oh my goodness.
I know which I know people get in there and watch and don't always chat, but
I know it.
I hadn't seen T Sleeper in a while.
You hadn't?
Mm-mm. I want to ask Tammy to pray for my sister in Texas. I'm pretty sure, Miss Irma, that Tammy will be live tonight, and she's the best one I know in the world to say a prayer for you. I don't know nobody that can top Tammy in prayer.
She's really deep down a good Christian woman that the Lord is in her, and she He works through her. And I pray every night for my YouTube family. Y'all might not know it, but I do.
Well, Timmy does too, buddy.
I don't call everybody's name. The Lord knows who it is.
Oh, man, Timmy calls all the names.
Well,
I'd be like sitting there holding her hand. I'd be like trying to reach over there and grab. Yeah, you're welcome, Miss Orma.
I pray for homeless people. I pray for sick. I pray for all kind of people, but I don't call all their name. Well, I do. I call your name.
Is that the reason I straighten up?
Well, I've been doing it a long time. I don't know. Well, you have straightened up a good bit.
Hey, Grandma, I try to be good, but it's all I can do. But I try to be good.
Well,
I try to be good when I'm bad, but
But you got a good heart. You always have had. You was a baby that would sit in your lap and not wiggle and not try to get up, and you could not hold Tony. He didn't want to be held. He wanted to get up out of your lap and go running around. And I'm telling you, that baby Charlotte is so much like him. You would not believe. In looks and actions.
okay, Grandma, let me tell you something here. You got, let me make sure. You got almost 600 people here. I think I'm gonna head on back to the house.
Oh,
It's
well,
about time to take my medicine and let you.
I'm gonna.
Well, you can sit here and talk as long as you want to, but
What time is it?
what time it is don't matter, Mom.
Well, it says it right up there
Oh,
somewhere.
it's 3 o'clock.
Oh, I didn't know it was
might have
that
been
late.
might have been on here longer than I thought. Time flies, don't it?
Yes, well, it has. Today, this afternoon.
Y'all, I'm gonna let Grandma take it home. I'm gonna ease on back to the house, and she'll be talking a minute, you know. Hey, she'd say I'm fitting to get off and still be talking 10 minutes later.
You do that too.
Yeah, well,
I saw you the other day. I said,
Grandma.
You said, if you're going to get off, get off. Don't keep talking. People start leaving.
What Grandma, people say, like, don't get off, just stay on a few more minutes. So I usually take a vote, say, y'all want me to talk 15 more minutes?
Lord have
But
mercy.
y'all, I'm gonna head on. We're gonna look at her
Oh.
grandma, y'all. She's gonna have her happy birthday video tomorrow. Stephen will be here. Everything's gonna be all right. If she can't get on at a certain time, every time, it ain't the end of the world. And then I'm just right across the woods if she needs me. I want to thank y'all for being there, and I want y'all to have a good day.
Yes.
I'm gonna go back and rest a little more, y'all. I don't want to get burnt, slam out, because and I mean I'm still sick, you know. So bye, y'all.
Well, thank you for coming.
Hey, yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
That's sweet of you to come give me enforcements that help me along.
Yes, ma'am.
I was pretty down.
Done right like ready to go lay down and cry, but
I was about ready to stand up and cry. Whatever I could do to. Sometimes you don't know nothing. That it just comes when you don't really need it to come, but you can't help it.
no.
I was about at that.
And don't forget to charge this tablet, because see it's saying low battery right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't forget. And
I'll charge it.
these things will do good as long as you keep that battery charged.
Okay. I charge it. I charged it this morning, but it's been on a while, I guess.
Hey, y'all, I'm pretty sure Tammy will be on there later today. That's the best place in the world I know to for your prayers. I don't. If I knew somebody better, but I can tell you this right here: there's nobody no more genuine than Tammy. I don't think.
Jeez.
If they are, I don't know them.
Oh, what is it? Who is that?
That's Jerry and Julie. Now they've been around a long time, and they got a channel where they do concerts.
Oh, they do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think I
Yeah,
seen.
yeah, they wear sunglasses.
Oh, they do. Oh, I have to.
I went and watched.
I have to look that up. Thank you
You
so
know what?
much.
You know what? Julie, I went and watched one of y'all's videos like just 2 or 3 nights ago, and I can't remember what the name of the song was, but I could if I would have sat here a minute or two, but the old man can play that piano now, but I can't remember the name of it. I don't think it was a whole concert. I think it was just one song, like a 3-minute song, and I listened to that whole song. And I started to leave a comment, but I hardly ever leave comments, y'all. I want to tell y'all, thank y'all for being here.
Yeah, thank y'all.
And we'll see y'all again. Bye, 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 bye.
Thank you for helping me, Dan.
You just welcome as you can be, Mom.
Oh, Lord. You see, he's riding. He ain't walking. He believes in riding if he can get there riding. He don't believe in walking. I'd rather walk. Go through the woods. Looks like that thing about got a flat tire on it. Y'all, I really appreciate y'all coming back in here. And when I started off such a bad way this morning, I couldn't do nothing, and I hope I can remember what he says about getting rid of a video when you put one on. I didn't even know I was making two. I didn't know what to do. I done really got messed up. But anyway, that's gone and that's past, and I'm gonna try to forget about that and not. I know I probably can't do a video in there anymore. For some reason, it does not want to connect to the internet inside my house. I guess it's because I have a metal roof, and that's what they say. I really don't know, but anyway, I want to thank y'all all so much for y'all being so patient and kind and not getting aggravated and just saying, I ain't gonna never watch her again because she don't know what she's doing, and I don't even want to see all that mess. And I wouldn't do that, but I can't blame people for doing that because it is aggravating when you waiting to see somebody come on and you keep on waiting and you see it all messed up. But y'all are so kind and so such wonderful, caring people for us and our whole family. Y'all are a very unique bunch of people, and I go back and look at my comments and things that y'all say, and I'm so blessed. I am blessed more than I could ever imagine. And today, my light wasn't shining too bright to me. It was about out. I felt like it was. But my son called me and made me feel better and told me to cut. I said, it's too late. He said, go back out there in the yard and try it again. I said, it's too late. Mama, it's not too late. You can you can go ahead and do your video right now. You don't have to just give up and quit today. You can do one today and tomorrow if you want to. But he's good. He's sick, and I thought he was about over it, but he's not over it yet. Really, he's better, I guess, but he's not over it. And sometimes it takes a while to get your strength back after you've been sick. You know, it don't just leave like that. Kind of takes a while to build back up your strength. But y'all know that the Lord, if you believe in Him and you trust Him, believe it, He's got His hands on you, even when you don't know it. He makes a way for you. My son don't even like to get out of the house. He's an inside person. He don't like to get out and do stuff very much. And he come down here. I didn't know he was coming, and to help me. And I won't forget it either, because, you know, when somebody does something for you that they don't have to do, you got to thank the Lord. And y'all, the Lord has touched him a lot more than he probably even knows. I see it. I see it. And Tammy sees it. And she is a person that has faith. She is patient with him, very patient, and she's letting it happen. And I thank her for that. She knows how to handle him. She knows his good heart. Sometimes you wonder sometimes where it is, but it's there. It just doesn't show always, but it's coming. And I pray for that every night. And y'all, my light didn't shine too bright this morning, but it's shining now. I want my light to shine, and I want y'all to I want to thank y'all for it, because y'all come back and watch me and didn't leave me and not come back. And that's a blessing. I am so, so blessed, and I'm so thankful for my YouTube family and my family. All of us, all y'all know our channels. I'm not going to try to go through all that, but y'all know all the channels. If you don't, they're in the description down there below. And I just want to go in there and get me something to eat and go over all the comments. I'll sit down in my on the couch and I'll look at the comments. And I got to go around there and see about my chickens. But it's warmed up. I don't know what temperature. I don't know if it's supposed to get back down cold or not. But I saw a video, I think it was in Oklahoma, where golf ball hail dropped. I saw it. They picked it up, and it was big old hail. This time of year, good gracious, I could not. I don't know what I'd do if some of that mess fell. That'd probably knock a knot on your head if it fell on it. But anyway, thank y'all. God bless, and you be a blessing. Let your light shine, and be a blessing. Be a positive person when I wasn't positive today. But I'm going to come back more positive, because it worked out wonderful. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll see y'all when I'm 80. Well, I'm gonna say 86 in the morning all day. I don't know if it was the morning or what it was, but I'm going to say tomorrow I'm going to be 86 years old. And I'm thankful that I'm here. I'm thankful for my son, my daughter-in-law, all my family, and y'all. All y'all YouTube people are a blessing to us. Thank y'all so much. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Let me get over here and see if I yeah, I see it now. I see it.